Burris be seated in the U.S. Senate? Should Roland Burris be seated in the U.S. Senate?
I would say yes and yes eventually, and I continue to marvel at the mess that the Democrats in Washington and in Illinois as well have got themselves into. And does it occur to any of these Democrats, many of whom exhibit an exquisite sensitivity to the rights of imprisoned enemy combatants at Guantanamo Bay who have been convicted of nothing, does any of them notice that that this man, Rod Blagojevich, has not even been indicted, let alone convicted of anything? And indeed, the prosecutor is now saying he needs more time to get together an indictment. And why does he need the more time? Well, he says he's drowning in new evidence. Prosecutors normally don't postpone indictment because they have too much evidence. You can always amend an indictment if you need to add any new information that comes along. And what was the whole effort here? The whole effort was to prevent Blagojevich from making a corrupt appointment. It does not appear that he has made a corrupt appointment. He's appointed a qualified man. And whether you would vote for him or not, he's certainly entitled and indeed constitutionally obligated to do what he's done. I don't think the Senate has any grounds for refusing to seat him, and I think in the end that will be the way it turns out.
Mara, let me ask. If this is to have any meaning, any substance in terms of government efficacy and ethics, you can't have Roland Burris and this man under this taint making this appointment.
So why is it that he's thought to be under a taint? He's thought to be under a taint because an accusation has been made against him, not yet an indictment, by a prosecutor who, for all
against Blagojevich, not against Burris.
By a prosecutor who, for all of his success in court, has a propensity, as we saw in the Scooter Libby case, to say things in news conferences that he ultimately chooses or is unable to prove in court. That is all we have. We have his say-so. Someone was saying on the air the other day, well, we have the tapes. No, we don't have the tapes. The tapes, all we have is quotations from the tapes by the prosecutor, Patrick Fitzgerald, and it's not at all clear that when we'll see them, what they'll show, what the context was, or anything. This man is innocent until proven guilty in America, and he has a constitutional right, indeed an obligation, to make this appointment. There's no basis for a special election, really. That would have to be signed into law by him. He's not going to do that. I mean, the easy way out of this is for the Democrats to quietly and immediately seat Roland Burris, and that ends the controversy. Well, you know, the longer they keep this up, the more this guy is an ornament to the Democrats themselves, an unattractive one at that, and the longer this goes on. It's just political stupidity.